my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm ready to start and I am focused because it is December. It is the end of the year. People call it the best month. Yeah, technically it's the worst. Of course it's awful. You want to have December and February that close together? Oh, what months? What months? But I hope that you survive December any way you can. And it's not because I'm a Grinch. I like the decorations. I like the smells. The food could do with a lot of improvement, but in general, I'm pro food, so I'm pro that. It's a lot of expectation and it's very hard to deliver on. And then you try and not do it, so then you just stay home and do puzzles by yourself, and that's also sad. So I'm just, Merry Christmas. Today, we're going to be celebrating the beginning of Christmas with two guests who saw this coming. We've got a lovely catch up with Amy Annette. In fact, I don't know if it's lovely. I haven't recorded it yet, but I'm assuming seeing as we had a lovely chat last week in her car, we're going to have a lovely chat today on the sofa/desk. And then we're joined by, one of the lights of my life, the sweetest poppet. There you go. I said poppet. A pea. She's a pea. It's Lara Ricote. Yay! But for now, let's talk about me, of course.
And play the theme tune.
Thank you, Holly. Obviously, we'll play the theme tune.
Welcome to Helen's log. Log as in a diary, not Helen's log as in a tree that has been cut. Oh no. Or a toilet or a flume. Double no. Log as in a synonym for diary. It's Helen's log. Trust her, she knows it's Helen's log. The diary. It's a weekly diary podcast and it is called Helen's log.
And we're done. We're done with the theme tune. Welcome back. It's me. Now, there's so much I should be saying, obviously, about the world and about, let's do religion and politics next week. I definitely think we'll do that next week. Yeah, for sure. But for now, let's get into the big topic. Guys, I think I might have had the best hot chocolate I've ever had in my life. I'm not joking. And to say that is such, I've been to France, I've lived in Germany, I've been to Switzerland 3 times. That's mad to go 3 times if I'm honest, but I've been there 3 times. I've had hot chocky, I've experienced it, but oh my God. I've never sent a picture of something just to Acaster, just being like, do you know this exists? Like, this is crazy. I was sitting in a cafe in Edinburgh. Okay. And I was just sitting there doing some work on my laptop one morning, ordered a white Americano. That's my classic order, right? And then these 2 Gen Z girls next to me, and I mean full Gen Z, like there wasn't a wire amongst them. Everything was Bluetoothed, like, you know what I mean? But they had lots of gadgets, but there was no, like, I'm there with my headphones and stuff. And I heard one of them say, the Kinder Bueno hot chocolate. And my whole body, yeah, correct, Holly. Yeah, that panicked face, my whole body activated in a way that I was like, what? Like, I felt like Robocop being turned on. A Kinder Bueno hot chocolate. Oof. And I thought, well, I'm obviously staying to watch how this plays out. I finished my coffee, so I'm just sort of like covering it with my laptop.
Breathing heavily.
Yeah, like, it's coming. Like something that I only ever, I dream about these things, but I've never seen it.
No.
And it arrived. Holy fucking shit. In a large Christmas mug. And we're talking creamy, saucy, and there's a Bueno sticking out the top.
A whole Kinder Bueno?
Yeah. Oh. And you're thinking, oh my God, that will definitely get moist. No, they've got enough cream that it just sits in the cream.
Oh
my God. And I'm there like this, 34-year-old woman, like no makeup. I've run out of deodorant 2 days ago on tour. Do you know what I mean? And also because it turns out, when I was itching loads with Acaster? Yeah. Turns out I got a Sue Mitchum. Someone commented being
What's a Sue Mitchum?
Yeah. There was like a faulty Mitchum product and then people got really ill from it and that's what I used. And I looked at the batch number. I was like, holy crap.
Oh my God.
That's why I was itching before anyone goes at me.
You should sue them.
Do you think?
Yeah.
No, I don't have it in me.
Or get them to then you can buy all the Kinder Bueno hot chocolates you want. At least 2.
Yeah, because they're not, you got to pay it's like £4 something.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I went back 2 days later with my friend Anna Grant And she was like, are you sure we need to do this? And I was like, Anna, you have to understand, like, this is so important. And granted, we had M&M's hot chocolate the night before. I'm in a phase, okay? And then I said to Anna, I was like, listen to me. I think what we should do is both take our books, go to this cafe on like the Saturday afternoon, read our books and order a Kinder Bueno hot chocolate each. Isn't that, like, if your friend said that to you, wouldn't you just, like, cry?
That is very the holiday.
Yeah, her little face, she was like, okay, Helen. I was like, yeah, this is what we're doing. So we got our books. We went to the cafe. Shout out to Anna for rereading the Northern Lights trilogy. And congratulations.
I'm reading the Book of Dust at the minute.
Shut the fuck
I've
up.
just started the first one because I've never read them. So shout out to Anna.
Shout out to Anna. Shout out to Holly. And guess,
Sister from another mister.
Shout out Philip Pullman.
Yes.
Shout out to Philip Pullman. Thank you so much for your books and thank you so much for your world. Shout out Lyra Balakwa, Sarafina Pekala, Pantolinum, and wait, there's more character names. Mrs. Coulter. Isn't she the
Maybe
Mrs.
don't
Coulter.
shout out Mrs. Coulter.
Bad
Mrs. Coulter.
Shout out the Golden Compass.
Yeah, baby.
And one other cat. What's the boy that she's friends with? There's a boy.
Oh, Will.
Shout out Will. And that's all of the Philip Pullman shout outs done. And Anna read that and I read The Covenant of Water and I ordered it. And granted, I ordered it in the creepiest way. Like I went in after like talking about it for a full day from when I saw it to that, like telling every comedian I ran into at the gigs in the evenings. And then I was like, I went up to the lady to order and I was like, can I have the Kinder Bueno hot chocolate? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, I've been talking about this full time for like 24 hours now. Like I saw it the other day and like told her my whole life story. And she was like, she was very sweet. She was like, oh, I invented it. And I was like, you fuck off. You invented that. And then we ended up chatting for ages. It was great. And then I had it and then I read guys, whatever you're doing, stop listening to this podcast right now after you've given us a rating and review, of course. And then go to your local cafe and order a hot chocolate with your book. It is so beautiful. And granted, we were in Edinburgh and it was like the windows were a little bit steamy because it was cold outside and it was all like just so fucking magical.
Nice. You've won Christmas. I love that.
Hello. Thank you so much for listening to Helen's Log this week. And if you want to listen, see, touch, smell, and general vibe me, and let's face it, wow, wouldn't you? Oh man, I'm so cringe. Oh man, I'm such a loser. Why would I say that? I've said it now. Then come see me live. Come see me live. I've got 4 more shows this year at the Soho Theatre, not Soho, New York, Soho, London, near the Pizza Express. And it's my show and it's very special. It's very beautiful. And I'd love to see you there. And if you're in the Patreon, there's a discount code. Thank you so much for coming to see me and smell. Bye.
Helen's Log.
Oh, that's actually, maybe Christmas isn't so bad.
Christmas is great. I've decided to really
I'm trying to get into it still.
But like now you're like home properly and not touring. You can just do loads of Christmassy stuff with friends and
I decorated by myself on Saturday.
That's
Is
very
that
chic.
Like I usually decorate with like Sunil and everyone, but Sunil's on a boys' trip in Seville.
Of course.
And Nathan was hungover because he had a lot of wine.
Of course.
And then he came out for Domino's and that was it.
In a way, he's also decorated the tree.
In a way, he also decorated the tree, and thank you for pointing that out. I was being a bitch.
Huh?
Shout out to all men. No. I'm with you. Shout out to all guys, okay? No matter what you're doing, you are helping in your own special... It's because I watched Phantom Thread yesterday.
It's so good.
He is loved too much.
Oh, yeah.
By the women in his life.
Yep.
He is. Anyone hasn't seen Phantom Thread? It's Daniel Day-Lewis being... incredible, of course. And once again, shout out to Daniel Lewis, my possible father. My mum did make out with you once at a party.
No way.
Yeah, Slay Ann Bauer.
No way.
Yeah, and you fucking get yours.
Go Ann Bauer.
At like a drama kids party. And they were like improvising and doing a game and they made out.
That is amazing.
Yeah, my mum's tongue's been a lot of cool. That, a teacher from Grange Hill and the original Mr. Muscle from the Mr. Muscle adverts. Not the big one, the weedy guy. Yes, Anne, get yours. Get yours. But what was I saying? I'm obviously a total moron.
Huh? You were talking about Phantom Thread.
I was
being
talking about
loved
Phantom
too
Thread.
much.
And then, oh my God, yeah. And then decorating, because I'm home now. Guys, tour's over. Thank you all so much for coming. Obviously, we've got 4 dates left at Soho Theatre. Buy tickets 17th to 20th of December. SohoTheatre.com. Something Helen Bauer. Zoffia's doing the clapping thing, which makes me feel very cool and Gen Z. Buy tickets, you brat bitches. Was that good? Yeah. Wear green, you brat whores. Too far? It's hard to know where the line is. Listen up, you sluts and sex workers. Is that good too? Yeah, I thought it as well when I said it. I regretted it. I'm so sorry.
I enjoyed it, but
thanks, Ollie. I said it very with love. My intention was good. But I got home from tour after, talking on this podcast every single week, like fantasizing about what my life would be like when I'm not on tour. Like, I'm going to be home and I'm going to get my apron off my apron hook. Yeah, I've got an apron hook. And I'm going to cook and I'm going to do a big shop and I'm going to play music and I'm going to like watch just cozy films and I'm going to have socks on, but I won't have to put shoes on. And like, I did it. And then I'm at home and I go and do my shop and I'm doing that. And then all of a sudden, instead of being excited to be doing it, I'm thinking about what I'll be doing next time I'm working and I'm on tour. And then I start fantasizing about being on tour again. And then I start thinking about, I've got this time to see my friends, but I'm also like, oh, but I need to like also be like resting. So I need to get this writing done. But if I don't put the time into writing, then maybe I won't get to tour again. Oh my God, I need to do that. And then I start thinking about my friends and I really, really want to see them, but I also want time in. So maybe I can like twist them all into coming to mine. But then also like they've got their own lives going on and I also haven't hung out with them very much because I've been on tour the whole time. And also like what I want is this, but I also want that, but I want too much, right? And it's only 24 hours in the day. So instead of having a really restful time at home, I just made myself very stressed, of course. I'm okay, right? I'm just 34 and just trying to figure it out.
You're just trying to figure it out.
And I have to pick if I'm having a baby or not soon? That's bad. No, I don't.
No, you don't.
I don't.
We spoke about this downstairs.
Yeah.
10 years. 10 years.
10 years.
Fine.
But isn't that's normal though, right?
Yeah.
Because you think you can rest. And then as soon as the option of rest comes up, the reality isn't as fun as the idea of rest.
I think our idea of rest is very different.
I have a bad idea of rest.
Yeah, you're bad at resting. You're too much of a doer and you don't let yourself rest. Whereas if I do something for an hour, I'm like, well, I've got to be in bed for 3 days. That's fine. Nobody speak to me.
I tried to rest and I took everything out my cupboard and did a sort out on Saturday.
But that is great. You feel so good when you sort stuff out in a cupboard.
Yes, I think so.
Like you feel cleansed. You feel like you've done some kind of like witchy spell.
And I haven't got to do that for like months and months and months and months and months. So I was like, this is very fun for Helen. And then I put up the Christmas tree and then I made chicken and Mexican rice. I don't know if it's Mexican rice, but I had a fajita seasoning packet. So I guess. And I was wearing a sombrero. Could you imagine if that's how that works?
That would be, I'd love it if that's the picture for the podcast this week.
But resting is impossible.
It's not impossible. It's not impossible, but it is. I think a lot of us find it very hard because we're so on the go all the time.
Yeah.
Also, like Christmas resting, like you're actually like, you're going out, you're seeing loads of people, and then you have to like go home to your family, which isn't really rest.
It's the opposite of rest.
That's the
secret. I hang out with my family on Friday night because I was like, oh, I'm back in town. I can hang out with my family for a bit. Went to see Zoo. Is it Zootopia or Zootropolis? I can never remember.
Zootropolis.
It's different names in different countries.
Name.
Apologies. Zootropolis 2. I went to see Zootropolis 2. And that was like, it was supposed to be a nice evening. It was just chaos.
Why was it chaos? No.
I got hit like 4 times by my sister. Like the head. Hit in the head?
That's not on.
And then wait for a defense. Well, I hit Ted 10 times. Just because you hit my brother 10 times doesn't mean it's okay to also hit me. The worst thing is the defense is funny, right? So I'm trying not to smile. I'm like, don't smile at this. Don't smile at this. And it was so stressful. And like, and I'll go into a little bit why it's stressful in the extras, I think. But it's like, I was like, we're going to the cinema. And like, obviously I'm in my hot chocky bullshit. So I'm like, we'll go early, Marianne, and we'll get a Costa. And we were going to the one in Greenwich. So I was like, we can go to IKEA before it, because there's still some bits of my flat I need. And we're in IKEA, and I'm like, you can pick a candle. You can pick a candle if you want one, and I'll get it for you. Don't you worry. 'Cause she's like, Helen's rich now, because Ted told her I'm rich. Which isn't fucking true. I'm just richer than Dad. Like, we think. We're trying to figure it out. But he's like, oh, Helen can get you anything. And I'm like, no. That means she keeps stealing from me. She's like stealing my stuff in my room.
That's not the spirit.
And then
of
I'll see a
Christmas.
picture of her. I'll meet up with her, and she's literally wearing my jacket and like, where's my bag? And I'm like, that's mine. And she's like, oh, I thought it was mine. And I'm like, you
didn't.
You literally didn't, you little cretin. And we meet up, and then we get a hot chocolate, and we go to IKEA, but she doesn't like any of the candles because apparently she doesn't like the smell of vanilla. What
Excuse
the
me?
fuck?
Excuse me.
You're going to look me in the eye and tell me you don't like the smell of vanilla? What sort of woman are you? Vanilla is the most gorgeous smell.
Satan has many faces. That's all I'm going to say.
Thank you for saying that,
Yeah.
actually. I am sick of Love on the Spectrum, even though I think it's the most beautiful show of people being like, this is autism. These lovely people just all being sweet all the time. I'm like, let's release Hate on the Spectrum. Let's do it. Let's
We
get my
can't do
sister
that.
and a couple of the other ones whose special interests are death and violence. And let's just have them all there, not going on dates, but going into like gladiator style tournaments or just slagging each other off. Like, let's do that. Let's show the other side of it.
Should we go and pitch that? Let's
Let's
see
show
what
the side
Amy
where you
Annette
get
thinks of
pummeled in the
that.
head, even though you're taking someone for a hot chocolate into the cinema. Let's show that side of it.
Shall we pick Amy Annette up and see what she thinks of this program?
That's actually a really good idea. Let's do that. Guys, I'll see some of you in the extras, but for now, I'll be chatting with Amy and then with Lara. And then
What a
and then
treat.
I guess I'll see you every Thursday for the rest of our lives. I love you so much. Goodbye. Here's Amy Annette.
Helen's log.
Is it just like indulging in things is not a hobby?
I think it might be.
I
went-
like the idea of painting stuff, but I've never done that.
If you
You'd
need
be
a
good
hobby
at it,
that's
though.
very
I think you would
accessible,
be.
puzzling is
I can
lush.
see you with a canvas.
I
Yeah.
think I need to like get into what's that thing?
Cooking?
Geocaching.
Yeah, when you walk around and you
Yeah.
go on these little like
Yeah.
orienteering
Yeah,
adventures,
and you got to find a small scroll hidden within a post. Where is the post? In a field. Where is the field? You got to find it.
It's in Kent.
Sometimes it's in Kent.
I will do that with you.
Yeah, we should.
I want to
geocache.
do it. I've got a couple of cousins that do it, and
Let's
they
plod.
love it.
Let's plod.
Okay, great. We'll geocache.
That's fun.
Also, Pokemon Go. I'm going to put it out there. It's like it is geocaching in many ways.
I know. Here's my problem with Pokemon Go.
Say this, and then you're leaving, just so you know.
Okay, but you wait till you hear what it's
Okay, and I'm genuinely calm right now.
because
And you can say what you want about
it
Pokemon
couldn't be
Go.
less personal to you as a person.
Okay, but it does feel like an
and
attack
even
already.
and even to the Poke community, who I'm fine with.
It's not a Poke community. It's called the Pokemon community.
So here's my
The
problem
room
with
went
Pokemon Go.
cold.
And this is what I would love actually if someone could fact check me live. I believe I read an article in which it was revealed the Pokemon Go, the company that owns Pokemon Go, that runs Pokemon Go, had
Niantic.
sold the information that it had gained from y'all walking around
Yes.
to a surveillance company.
Correct.
Because they realized that, and this is positive, someone was very lost in
good.
the mountains and they used Pokemon Go because the mapping of that was better than the like Google Maps. So they were able to get off the mountain. But they have sold this data to a surveillance company that, and this is what I think is charming / insane. Sometimes they'd be like, we don't really know. We've got the whole world has tried to map the whole world, right? You want to map it as fast as possible. You want that data. And they were like, but for some reason, no one has ever gone to this little bit of whatever park or whatever city or whatever field. So then the Pokemon Go people will be like, oh, we'll put a gym there. We'll put
Yeah.
a Poke gym there so that everyone in the area will go there and then we'll get the mapping information. So you are essentially for free, mapping the world for big data.
That's your hobby.
And I understand that.
Yeah.
The amount of people that sent me that article online being like, you're being used.
I
and
didn't
I'm
send
like,
it.
yeah, but like I've been raising that Pikachu.
Yeah.
For nearly 6 years.
Yeah.
what do you think? What sort of mother do you think I am? Like, I'm just going to go like, oh,
Yeah.
well, mum is being mined for data
Yeah.
and her privacy's been breached.
Yeah.
I guess that's you deleted off my phone.
Yeah.
No.
You're the opposite of Sarah Connor in the Terminator
No.
film reference.
Thank you for... I've seen it. Thank you so much, Amy Annette. But you have to tell them where they can watch you.
Yes.
Amy's doing her wonderful show at the Soho Theatre. Can you believe that?
Can you believe?
I'm very excited to come and see it.
So Helen kindly / no, you can't bully Helen. Honestly, I can't believe you were ever bullied.
Thank you.
Because lovely angel.
I still don't believe I was. I think everyone I went to school with
If you
was
don't
lying.
believe it, it's not real.
I honestly think bullying is a state of mind. It's like
Yeah.
you can't be lost if you're enjoying that you don't know where you are. You can't be bullied if you enjoyed the interactions that you had.
She's a poet.
Yes.
You can't be third thing if third thing is a third thing.
And sometimes it's funny when someone's like, shut up. And I'm like, oh,
If you enjoyed that, you enjoyed that.
I don't love it, but I'm okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can go home and have a cupcake.
Oh, listen. One time, Nora Cole didn't speak to me for a day, and it devastated me.
I'm sorry.
And her name is Cabbage in German,
Yeah.
and I let
Cole?
that Cole,
Cole.
and I let that devastate me.
Kohl?
You know, you had that. It sounds like all your childhood, and you were fine. I'm still thinking about my one.
People didn't talk to me for weeks.
So you're living your life.
Yeah, do you know why I'd go home and watch Mona the Vampire Slayer?
Well, because you've got great taste,
Thank you.
wonderful taste.
Thank you, everyone.
So I'm doing a show at
Yeah.
the Soho Theatre, and it is the end of January, which I think by that point people are going to want to be out and about again.
Yeah, definitely.
28th of January.
Oh, come on.
Kidding, you need a plan.
You need a
time
plan.
to be out. Yeah.
Come, enjoy, go home. It's lovely. And I'm at a very reasonable time. I believe we're at 7:30. Come on.
But bring a friend.
Gorgeous.
Amy's a friend comedian.
Yeah.
Like, I know, like, you obviously go by yourself, of course. But, like, it's just, I think you're one of those comics where I want to go with, like, a couple of girlfriends.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
And get, like a
that's
bottle
nice.
of wine and share it all and just sort of sit and just be like,
Couldn't
Yes.
be a better compliment for me to have. Thank you.
but, like, do you know what I mean?
To bring women to my show? Yes,
Because there's some
please.
comics where I'm like, you can watch that by yourself.
Yeah.
But, like, this, like,
Yeah.
no, it's your gang.
Yeah,
And to be clear-
I'm bringing my friends from school.
So
It's
having
gonna
a little
be
dinner.
great night
Yeah.
out.
Have a little dinner. Yeah.
And you know what, girlies, I'm going to say it. The Soho Theatre, same road as Pizza Express.
Yes.
And for some reason, that does make a difference.
It does make a difference.
You get your voucher,
Get
you
it.
have your Pizza
Find
Express,
your
and you go
voucher.
watch a show. Yeah.
Yeah.
You go watch Amy Annette at a little cabaret table with a bottle of wine.
Bring me a double. Bring me a singular garlic double.
I'm actually going to do that.
Bring me a
Box
full
it up, pass it on
packet of
stage.
dough balls, actually.
Yeah,
Bring me
go
a
to the
full-
Tesco Express. It's next to the Pizza Express. Buy the frozen version.
No, because I'll eat the butter. I'll eat the butter and I won't be proud of myself. Well, Amy, thank you for coming and saying hello to us again.
Thank you. Do you think
Do you have a message for the logs?
for the logs?
I'm going to make that a thing now.
Where's my
I
camera?
just said it and I really liked it. What's your message for the logs?
Where's my camera?
Your camera.
Thank you.
Your camera.
Hey,
Hey.
logs, whoever you be, we're coming into a difficult time, the festive period. I know for many, including myself, we can get a little overwhelmed. Why not? Are we not human? We're not living in a collapsing society. Do we also not need to get our brother's girlfriend a thoughtful present? Yes, because you like her and you desperately want her to like you. Okay. I need you to take a little deep breath, give yourself a little pat on the back, and say, I got this. Because you do. And even if you don't, you'll forget. Because time, she's a great healer. Come to my comedy show. Oh, that would be a great present for your brother's girlfriend. Even if she lives in Canada.
Thank you, Amy Annette. Hey, just to let you know that, yeah, there is a Patreon. And yeah, you get an episode every single week, an extra episode, may I say, every single week. And it is £5 a month or £10 a month. If you pay more, you get discounts on the merch. And yeah, there's merch. And yes, thank you very much for ordering it. I loved receiving your messages saying, I've ordered a My Tummy Hurts cap. I've ordered this jumper. Of course you're ordering jumpers, it's winter. But there are t-shirts because some of you live in Australia and you have summer at a different time to us. But thank you so much for all your support. It means the world, and it means that me and Holly go for nice coffees. Thank you, and I love you a lot. Now here's the rest of the episode.
Helen's log.
I wanna say you.
Wow, it's
in
just
the morning,
an original.
in the afternoon.
Nice. Wow. And hey, welcome to Helen's log. She gonna scissor you. And welcome to Helen's log. You'll scissor with her too. And welcome to Helen's log. And we all scissor here. And welcome to Helen's log. Welcome to Helen's log.
So you were a fan.
Stunning.
you regularly listen and you know our theme tune. She is gonna scissor you. Yes, she will. She is gonna scissor you. And then every guest I invite, that's actually a massive compliment to them because that means that like, hey,
Despite all
love to.
our differences, I'd love to.
I have a scissoring question, may I?
Yep.
When scissoring, does it only count as scissoring if like you're doing like upper thigh to upper thigh, like, or can you scissor a torso? Could I scissor an arm? And would that still count as a sexual act of scissoring?
Can't
Hello?
answer personally.
Okay,
I
we'll go to our Gen Z lesbian, Zofia. Zofia.
I think if you're scissoring a different body part, that's just grinding, isn't it?
Thank you very much for clearing that up.
But okay, and me knowing not even one thing, another thing I think is wouldn't you say that you grind by kind of like moving your body next to other bodies? Would be a grind.
Uh-huh.
But when you introduce the leg, the thighs, anything inside of some size, you're kind of thighs.
I got it.
You're scissoring the inside of it. Whatever this is, I could be scissoring a plate.
That's
A
another
cup.
really good point as well. I think let's take the inanimate objects out of that. I reckon
A
just for the
cup,
clarity of the
a camera,
And I fully understand what you're saying. We're going to take
a
the
poster.
yeah. Well, probably
A plant.
Okay, we're going to take the objects out of it.
A
and we'll
person's
focus
leg.
a person. What's your rebuttal to the grind?
We need a HR department. That's all I'm
No,
saying.
no,
think
no,
it's
we
bad to
don't. We
ask
don't need a
about the
HR department. You don't need a HR
Never
department.
need an HR department.
No one needs. Everyone's happy. Are you happy? Yeah. You're fine. Yeah. You're good.
Oi.
Yeah. What do you think then, as far as the grind?
I think that's a grind still.
Oh,
Okay.
I think.
an inner thigh grind. I guess.
Yeah.
I think if your clit is rubbing on anything, that's a grind.
I
Yeah,
think
for
if your
sure,
clit is
'cause I-
going on anything, that's a grind. That's another very good. I think if your clit's going on anything, that's a grind. It doesn't continue, but
Okay, but I obviously like to do percussion, and I think we should celebrate me doing that. Do you want to hear about my favorite ever grind in my life, and then
Yeah.
we'll do Lara's favorite
Yes,
ever grind?
I have one.
Okay. Oh, also Lara Ricote's here. Yay! Shut up. Favorite grind, prom night. Isn't that crazy that it was actually on prom night?
that's good.
Okay, it was an after prom party
Mm.
at a girl's house who I did not like. But if you're listening,
Drama.
I don't like. Well, you knew that. And it was a boy that like I kind of like fancied the whole of secondary school, like low key, like not one that I asked out, not one that like we did go on like a date or two, and at one point I thought it was love because he opened up to me about his back knee, and I was like, he can be vulnerable with me. It was year 10, and he went.
And what did he say?
He was like, I invited him to go swimming at like the big pool in Basingstoke that had like 3 slides. You know, like it's not like we're going to the local pool. We're going to the pool in the area.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm a bit self-conscious.
Mm.
And I was thinking like we all are a bit at that age, you know what I mean? But I was like, oh, why? And he was like, I've got spots on my back. And I was like, if you want, I can stand behind you in all the cues. Come on.
That's really sweet because you thought he wouldn't be self-conscious with you.
Yeah, but
Obviously
I was
you were
also like,
mainly
he's telling me,
self-conscious
and
with
that's
you.
beautiful. But then I
Beautiful.
was like, I can do this, and then for some reason, and then like whatever. Do you know
That
what
was
I
the
mean?
perfect answer because you just said, I don't care about that at all.
Yeah, of course I don't
Very
care
good.
about it.
I mean, not of course. Some people would be screaming. Some people.
Wait, some people,
Some
see a
people,
spot
I
on the
don't
back
know
and they
who.
go, "Wah!"
Some people will go, no.
Some
people-
kids are awful.
Some kids are awful.
Not us though. We're very, very,
very nice.
sweet. I mean, granted, I would have been standing behind him like, I fancy you. Like just me, like 1 foot taller than him, being like, Also, I am very pro spot in general. Like, I like to look, I like to touch, I like to play, I like to squeeze. Like, it's a lot of fun for me. But then on prom night.
That's a great way to look at a spot.
Oh, no, thank you.
Yeah,
on
that's
prom
what I
night, I think it was Sean Kingston, Beautiful Girls was playing.
Yes.
In fact, can you
I was a beautiful girl.
I went in crotch first on the dance floor, like a crab.
Well, like jumping forward.
Like crotch, no, walking, but with like, I kept my knees behind my crotch,
Oh,
right? So like clit leading. Okay. And managed to get onto his hip. And just went up and down with a ferocity and friction. Surrounded by so many people that, like, yeah, I got somewhere. Like, I needed a flannel. Let's say that for sure.
Are you serious?
I'm deadly serious. You're way too beautiful, girl. And, like, I can see all my friends and they're like wearing their tiaras and stuff and their class accessories, earrings. And I'm like, this is the best night of my life.
And what is he doing during this? He's going also, or he's kind of standing still? Or
He's having
also...
to stay still because it's very tricky with the teenage grind with my height because I'm
Yeah.
very tall to like get down low enough to get enough movement up because they've got to be quite long wipes. Wipes is horrible. But you know what I mean? You have to get a length.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they need to be still if I'm grinding. Lara.
Okay, so I think it's awesome that you were the one who was doing it. In my, and I think it was like my favorite grind in terms of like it being a grind that I remember.
Mhm.
But not because but I did think it was awesome. It was probably my first experience with a boner in general. When I had
your
never-
boner or their boner?
Their boner.
Because clits get boners and I will die on this hill.
Yeah, I know about that. I
Thank
just went to
you.
watch Pillion. Me, I'm having a small little clip boner. Nothing I ever wanted to say. Something I didn't want to say.
And sadly, that is the clip. Isn't that awful that we do that?
Well, and I was only because you told a story like that, and so then I said that, which is it's coercive. It's
The
actually
worst thing
coercive
is-
to be the way you are.
We're going to cut out my story.
Yeah, no,
Holly does the edit. She's going to make it look like it's just you coming in and being like, my favorite grind? My favorite grind with my little clip boner? Are you scratching your crotch
No.
now? No.
I'm just holding my pants.
That's
like
very
this.
nice. But that was your favorite grind?
No, I didn't tell
Because
it
you haven't
yet.
got there yet.
I was in 8th grade. So I'm 14, and we're in one of these, the neon parties. Was this a
Yes.
thing? Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Miami, Florida, this was a big thing. So everybody's wearing like
The
sort of
stunner shades with neon like
yeah,
tubes around
and the ones
it.
that you like.
Glow sticks.
Yeah, what they have the little liquid inside, like the
Yeah.
lava liquid.
Yeah.
And everybody's wearing that. Everybody's painted in some things. And there's this boy who's like so long. His body's one of the longest bodies not in my school. He goes to an all boys school.
Yeah.
I go to a co-ed school, but I go to a co-ed school really far away. So I'm always like one of the girls that nobody knows, but sometimes I show up at the parties. Sometimes I go ahead and I show up at the parties. I have one friend
Aww.
who's in the town that I live in.
That's nice. One friend's good.
Yeah. I have one friend who also is in the town, and so she'll invite me. I guess it's like a town kind of.
I'm glad she
Okay.
invited you, places.
Yeah, so she invited me to this party, and then this guy Victor Campano is his name, and he was really, really tall, and all of his family members look exactly like him. All of them. There's like maybe 6 of them. And they're all like really tall and have the same sort of face. And I always thought he was really kind of just, I guess, tall. And I really thought that. I thought this guy is tall for sure. And he was swimming and stuff all of the time. Anyway, so we're dancing at some point, and he was like so tall that when we were grinding, I had like maybe between my shoulder blades, I had a boner. Like, not me. I had his boner. between
His
my
boner
shoulder
was
blades.
in your back.
In my back.
No.
And I was like, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I thought it was like
For the benefit of the listener, Lara just fluttered her eyes, and then both hands went up above the head, and then there was like it was Christina Aguilera, Genie in the Bottle chorus dance move.
Christina Aguilera, Genie in the Bottle.
Chorus
It
dance
was-
move.
It
And
was
you just
like-
did that up and down the boner from the nape of the neck to the bottom of the spine.
I was kind of not doing. I was like moving, dancing, but like I was like first of all, couldn't believe like he came up. I'm dancing. He came up from behind. There's no like. I mean, I know who it is because it's way up.
Yeah,
But not because I'm even gonna
It's
look.
Victor. You get a boner in the back of your neck. It's Victor. That was everyone knew that in Miami, of course.
Everyone knew it. If you got a boner in the back of your neck, it's Victor. Yeah, I guess it is Victor.
Can I say that I believe it's very giving of you and very sweet and speaks a lot to your character that your favorite grind was someone's boner rubbing against you instead of your
Well,
little
this is-
boner clit rubbing against them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but this is my first experience with a grind, my first experience with a boner, and it was like that. It was like crazy. It was so everything was so much larger than anything I ever expected in the sense that it was like happening in a place I never expected it to happen on my body. Also, it was so high up.
I'm about to say, that is going to fuck you up a little bit. Your
like
first experience with a boner is on your neck. On the back of the neck boner. That will, like,
On your neck.
you should find it with your hands first.
You should find it with your
You
hand.
should find it with your hands.
But I didn't know anything about not even one thing. Maybe I was 13, 14.
Oh,
real small.
Your neck.
Real small on my neck.
I don't think I've ever felt one on my neck. It's not a place you'd expect. You think that's safe?
Nowhere
I mean,
safe.
it was more shoulder blades. It really was more shoulder blades, lower.
Still.
But yeah, still, it's pretty high up. It's much higher up than you're usually thinking you're going to find
I
it.
think this might be a new segment.
How high up?
Where's the weirdest place you've had a boner on your body? And please sit down. Welcome to Helen's Log. Tell me about your favorite grind.
It's good.
And you know there'll be comedians going like, "Oh, coffee ground," and I'll have to be like, "No, we're not doing wordplay. Like
not
this
on
isn't-
Helen's Log.
not on the log. We're not doing wordplay here. Please do not do that. Tell me, because I think people who are watching on YouTube might be confused. The long johns that are currently hanging up on the set, you came in wearing them and then you took them off. Do you want to talk about it? Or
Every time that I go outside, I
Understand.
over prepare for the
Okay.
cold.
okay,
I'm wearing 2 pairs of socks. I'm wearing long john. I'm wearing a ski undershirt. And I'm wearing a shirt on top. And I'm wearing a sweater and I'm wearing a scarf. And I got
Okay.
some mittens. And it's 9 degrees, which is not that cold. I don't check the weather always. Sometimes I go, "Hey Siri girl, what's the weather?" She tells me. She goes, "It's 9 degrees." And then I go, "Okay, maybe I don't wear my long johns."
okay,
But today I didn't check
yeah.
because my little sister's sleeping in my room.
Shout out Maya.
Shout out Maya. She
I
just
love
moved into my
you.
house.
I thought she was moving into a different bedroom
Yeah.
though.
She obviously
Because you've
didn't-
moved downstairs in the house,
and she's
right?
moving into the living room.
You're in Catherine's old bedroom. Isn't that crazy?
Right, guys. What? You didn't
Lara lives in
expect
Bohart's old bedroom.
That house is amazing. as
Oh
well.
my God,
All
I
the
love
times
it.
I've been
I
there. It's the
love
best
it.
house in the world.
It's a wonderful house. And now my little sister, so now we're getting a living room. It didn't have a living room, which is kind of like a hard part about that house. That like you had to eat like wherever you could.
The downstairs living room.
I mean, but that you have to eat on the couch.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I know what you mean, like a dining room.
I love to sit down on the table for my 3 meals a day.
The conservatory.
The conservatory doesn't actually have any living room table anymore.
Does it not have a
What?
table?
Why does it not
The
have a
table when? It was
Also, it's
Catherine's.
always cold in there.
Oh, it's Catherine.
Yeah, of course. Of course, she needs to furnish her house.
Yeah, she needs to furnish her house.
Yeah, and she's
And
allowed
she-
to do that. We've
and
actually
she
always supported that.
Literally, she should have all of her furniture.
Yeah, she should.
And she does. And one of the things, but the conservatory is cold also.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you don't really want to go in there.
Oh, so you
No.
guys are picturing this house now. I'm like, the conservatory, the
I know, it
downstairs
is
living
ma-
room.
it's the biggest
But
house I've
it's
seen in
so
London.
wild.
It's pretty
It's
big.
wild.
It's many floors.
So many floors.
5?
Great parties there.
Maybe 4 or 5.
Maybe 4.
Yeah.
Because of the roof terrace.
The roof.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a big house. It's a big house.
I love it. But
It's
you and
real
Maya
nice.
are sharing like little bunnies.
Right now, because she got a Murphy bed. You know Murphy bed?
What's a
What's a
Murphy
Murphy
bed? Is that
bed?
pull-out bed?
Murphy bed, pull it down, baby.
Okay, the ones where it's just one, like, it's built like a wardrobe into the wall.
Wardrobe into the wall. You pretend there's no bed. Wait every single night. You get a little surprise. Pretty big surprise, actually, because it's a bed and it's inside your closet.
They have that at the Disney Value Resorts in
I bet.
Florida.
I bet.
I watch it on vlogs.
So in Florida, I used to have a Murphy bed in my house. I have a
There you
small
go.
story.
Please. Wait 1 second. May the story begin.
So we used to have a Murphy bed that was in like the room that had like the laundry stuff, and it was like if anybody just wanted to have a nice sleep in our house, you could pull down the Murphy bed, and it was one of the side ones. So there's some that are like the full bed comes down like in a sort of vertical way, and then there's a sort of horizontal bed.
Yes.
Everyone's following along.
Yeah, they have those at Disney as well.
Horizontal.
At the Riviera Resort in
Horizontal?
the special rooms. Yeah, and there's a picture of Pluto behind them. Adam Hatton stayed there before with Gary C.
And none of those people I've ever heard about yet. But I bet one day I will look into them.
They're my vlogger friends.
Okay, well, how amazing.
Thank you.
So we would pull that down when my grandpa would come stay. One time my parents went for their anniversary all the way to a little place called Greece. They left for like 2 weeks, for like
Magic.
a while, really, maybe 1 week, probably 1 week. And there were 3 daughters, 14, 11, and 9. Or 8. And my grandpa stays over, my aunt Chiti stays over, which sounds like shitty, but it's not. That's not her name. Her name is Chiti, which is Chiti.
Just that's if anyone confused, that's Lara's aunt Chiti, Chiti, not shitty.
Not shitty.
Aunt Chiti.
Who, by the way, is going to be in Make That Movie.
Shut the fuck up.
She's playing my grandma.
Who?
She's playing,
No, she's doing the abuela voice
Yeah,
on the phone.
I have so many videos to show you. It was amazing. Well, another thing you must know, dear listener, Helen Bauer and I are in a series that's going to be coming out really soon. Did you tell everybody about it already?
I don't know if I have.
I don't-
Helen!
It's called Make That Movie. It's going to be... I mean, I had the
Honey.
funniest time making it. It was the best.
It was the best. And it's going to be really funny, I think. And what
well,
about
I've
when I
seen
went
a lot now.
You've
I've
seen a
seen
lot?
because I interrupted you watching it the other week at ADR.
Well, when I almost died.
How have we not even talked about this? Lara almost died the other week, and I was on the street on Holloway Road, and the producer ran out, and he was like, he looked really flustered. I was like, oh, I'm here. I was like, I'm coming up. And he was like, Lara nearly died. And I was like, when? He was like,
Well.
just now.
So I've stopped being a vegetarian, and
Yeah.
I had a piece of steak after ADR. And I went ahead and I was chit-chatting with the director,
Mhm.
and I'm eating my steak, and well, turns out I can't breathe for a second. I go to get a little sip of my water bottle, like this, and nothing goes through. And I was like, oh, and they were like, what? And I was like, and then I was like, I'm like, I'm choking.
Yeah, literally choking.
I'm literally choking, full steak in my trachea.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and fucking the producer had to give me the Heimlich.
Thank God the producer was like the first aid guy on set as well. Like he did medical.
Yeah.
He was like a pharmacologist or something.
Can you
have to get
believe the
first aid
producer
training
giving
as
me the
well.
Heimlich? One of the worst things that could have potentially happened. I was so glad I wasn't so embarrassed that I just died.
Because I said when I arrived, I was like, there's
But
like,
how scary? Like how long? How many like
Maybe
Heimlichs
4
did it
pumps,
take?
and then maybe 4 pumps, and then I went ahead and I scooped it out, and then I had a little piece of steak on my hand, and then I was like dripping some sort of liquid that came out of my throat, disgusting. And then I was sitting facing the wall because I didn't want Joe Pelling, the director, to look at me in that state. So I was just holding my little steak in my hand and like looking at the wall, and I was like, nobody look at me, please. I just needed maybe a minute, and then I ate the rest of it.
and then I called and I said, I'm here.
Yeah.
Did you go
I'm
to
here.
hospital?
What?
Did you go and get checked after the
I didn't
hospital?
go and get checked.
Fair enough.
I think they will love that series.
Guys, it's coming out, and you guys are gonna lose your fucking nuts. You're gonna lose your nuts.
You know that I traveled by myself around India for 2 weeks
I love us.
because my friend
When
also
did you
left
do
me.
that?
My friend went. She had a long distance boyfriend, and like she was like, he can see me now. And I was like, and don't worry about that. I think that's wonderful.
Where did you go?
I went to Jaipur,
Yeah, the pink city.
Yeah, and then I went to Jaisalmer, and then
The blue city.
The
No,
blue
is that
city.
Jodhpur?
I think that Jodhpur. I went to the one with the
Apologies.
big lake in the middle, and then
Udaipur.
maybe.
Maybe.
And I also I spent like sort of 4 days with this magic man who was like some guy who I was sitting by the lake, and then I was writing in my journal, and then he came up to me, started chatting to me, and I have a good, I say this now, but I think I have a good feeling with people. I know if somebody's energy is gonna be a little bit off, or I know if somebody feels like, hey, you might be a little bit doing something weird in terms of the fact that you're talking to me, and I'm just a girl here, but I don't feel bad with you.
I'm the same. I swear I can tell. With
I think I can
people.
tell.
If this is so arrogant of me, but like I can tell if someone's gonna be like
Bad vibe.
Bad vibes. Like I sometimes get it with like other comedians. I'm just sort of like, okay, I'm good. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, not that they're not a nice person. It's just like, whatever this is, I'm not doing it. But there's other ones where I'm just sort of like, you're crazy. But I know it's all good crazy.
I have the
and I
feeling.
want to eat you.
Of course, we can make mistakes, and if in these situations, it's obviously scary. I was 20, and I'm traveling by myself.
Okay, so
and
we're literally doing the same
yeah,
thing.
I was, and I went to his house, and I did like a sound healing thing, just me and him.
Sound bath?
Kind of.
Yeah.
And then he like read me some cards, and we had like, and then we saw each other for 4 days, and he was maybe like 40 or 60.
That feels about right. Anything
And-
between those two.
And I hung out with him, and he was like super lovely, and we talked a bunch. We went to different cafes, and
Yeah.
he told me a bunch of stuff about Hinduism and stuff.
Yeah.
And like also I
nice.
trusted him in like it was just interesting.
I had a
and
lot of Reiki by 70-year-old men in Goa. A lot of Reiki. And I remember thinking, like, fine.
I think fine. I think
Fine.
be careful, girls,
think
of course.
fine.
And many people have had awful experiences. I'm so sorry that that's happened. I hope it never happens to anybody ever again. That's what I hope. That it never happens ever again.
But if you're in India and you're 19 or 20 by yourself right now, if a guy offers you Reiki, I'd probably say yeah.
No. Rein it back. Rail it back.
In a public space in the hostel where everyone can see you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, fine.
And
And
remember,
also-
Reiki is the one where they don't touch you.
Remember, Reiki is the one where they don't touch you.
A massage? Yeah, that will go wrong. Reiki?
A
That's a
massage.
transference of energy.
One
if they
time-
touch you, they messed up.
I one time got a massage in India where I got slapped on the head for so long. I was like, I cannot believe I'm paying for this.
You have to advocate for yourself after the third slap and
I
go, sorry.
I got it with my friend, and they had us sit on some chairs right in front of each other. And then these men just slapped our heads, like slapped our heads. That was the massage, like this. And we were like, and then I kept opening my eyes and looking at my friend get fucking slapped a lot. And it was like one of the funniest and most awful experiences.
Do you want to go to India?
No.
I'm literally, because I want to go away in January and I still
Go,
haven't
go,
booked
go.
it. No, I'm thinking Koh Samui.
Wow, gorgeous.
That's what I'm thinking now. But I do want to go back to India because it was
I will
like,
also.
now I'm 34. That was like
Yep.
15 years ago.
Yeah.
You gotta go back.
And it was fucking awesome.
It was
I don't
fucking
think I'd be
awesome
able
for
to
me
do it
too.
the same way again because I had it was literally like 16 bed hostels.
Yeah, me too.
And
me
this
too.
isn't
Yeah,
even
I
bunk
could
beds. This
never-
is just
yeah.
beds. Like you have to like jump over people to get to your I think my ability to sleep then was
Amazing.
a godsend.
I can
Like
sleep
I would
anywhere.
just go to
You
bed.
can sleep anywhere?
No, I used to be
Yeah,
able
of
to
course.
sleep. Like when
Mm.
it's so different. When you're a teenager traveling when you're like 20, yeah. A hostel with
Yeah.
16 people, fine.
But I was thinking you're so tired at the end of the day because you're giving it like 1,000%. But now I also think like I wouldn't be able to do the hostel socializing thing
Yeah.
No.
every single night.
Yeah.
Because like then it was magical. Like you'd come out your room and someone would be like, gathering at 6 to do rooftop
gathering.
yoga. And you're like, where are you from? And they'd be like, Iceland. And you'd be like, what a lifetime. What an experience. And then that evening, everyone's sharing like a bang lassie. Do you ever have one of those and get very high?
Yep.
Of course. And it's just like, but it's constant like gathering. But you also meet like the most magical people and some not so magical
Some duds.
people. Some
Yeah.
duds. My favorite, if you're listening to this whilst traveling in India, go as somewhere where like everyone goes, right? Because it's like the most touristy, I'd say. There's white dudes there. that haven't left since the 70s.
Wow.
And you're like, what do you mean haven't left? I mean, went on holiday in the 70s and never went back. And you have to talk to them because it is fascinating.
It's of course fascinating. It's crazy. There's so many things going on that you could not know. What is that one place that's called like Cherry Tree or something? Do you know? It's like a
Cherry Tree?
It's like a sort of like village of French people that like stayed.
Oh, Chennai. Is it? I know what you mean. On the
Maybe.
northeast, east coast.
But there's a place in there that's called something like a tree. Anyways, whatever. I went to this Ayurvedic thing because I almost choked to death where we did make that movie ADR. I'm railing us back, and I think I can get us there.
I refused. Puducherry.
Cherry.
Puducherry.
Cherry.
Cherry.
And it is in the southeast, so I was correct. I don't know why I need to be, but I was.
But you are.
Please, can you take us back to...
And now.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So no, don't be sorry. This is your podcast.
Yeah.
This is your freaking podcast. But wait, what were we?
You're in Puducherry. And I don't know why, because you went to an Ayurvedic thing after doing Make That Movie ADR after you nearly died.
Where we choked.
Where
I
choked.
choked.
And then I arrived. And then
you arrived.
you went to get a massage and I went to do ADR.
Yeah, and why did we talk about that? We talked about that because we were talking about Murphy beds at some point. And I had a story to tell.
How do we get there to that? But that was correct. And we are going to wrap up this episode.
That's
going
crazy. That went fast.
back to Murphy beds. And can I just ask one of the logs, could one of you possibly do a map of how this conversation flowed from beginning to end? Because I think we'd all be very curious.
I think it was interesting for sure.
If someone could map it, that would be incredible for us. Thank you so much.
I think because it's good because we can think of many things when we think of one thing.
Because our brains are, because we're multifaceted.
Because we're multifaceted.
Like a Murphy bed, because they can come horizontal or vertical. Your Aunt Cheaty.
So my parents have gone on holiday and they left us with my Aunt Cheaty, who's deaf in one ear.
Okay.
I'm hard of hearing. My oldest sister's hard of hearing. We're all sleeping in this. My grandpa's 87 and he's sleeping in the Murphy bed. At some point in the night, the Murphy bed closes on my grandpa. The Murphy bed closes on my grandpa. My grandpa falls into the slit.
No.
My grandpa is in the slit, 87, one of the skinniest men to live on this planet. Has fallen into the slit. He's going, help! Everyone is asleep. My Aunt Cheaty sleeps on the ear that she can hear with. So then she's deaf as hell. I'm deaf as hell. My sister's deaf as hell. My sister wakes up, goes to, we're not deaf as hell, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And
I'm just thinking, like, where's Maya?
Maya's 7.
Okay, so she's listening and she's thinking it's an audiobook.
God.
Maya's enjoying the
freaking
audio.
7. She's asleep. My sister wakes up at 5 a.m. to go to swimming practice. She passes right by the bed. She doesn't even think. At like 8 a.m., I'm waking up to go to school. I go and I'm like, where's Grandpa? I ask Chidi, hey, where's Grandpa? Do you know where he is? And she's like, oh, it's so weird. Maybe he went for a walk or something. We go to open the thing. He's like, we're like, no. Our grandpa is stuck in the bed. We like try to pull it. We cannot pull it. We can't because if you pull it, you squish him. So and there's like blood like dripping on the wall.
No.
Well, because he got boom. He got catapulted and then he fell down the slit. So he was like, yeah, like mosquito style. And then he we had to get the firefighters in and they cut the bed and then he got out. And he lived another 11 years. And he lived another 11 years to tell that story. and then he died, but he lived many years, 97 or 96 could be.
And thank you so much to Lara, of course, for coming in
Please.
today.
Thank you for having me.
And you can find Lara at shows all across the
Seriously,
world.
come
Do
to
you have
my work
anything
in
you want to plug,
progress.
Oh my
Lara?
God, yeah. When's your work in progress?
Please.
When is it?
I do a lot of them. When does this come out?
Literally on Thursday.
That's awesome. I do so many. I probably have one on Sunday. I do
The
have
Bill
one on
Murray?
Sunday. No, oh my God, I did one that was so bad at the Bill Murray.
No, did it? Okay, well, obviously that didn't
No,
happen.
The one that, no, it's okay. I do bad ones every once in a while, but that one was the first time being on stage after 4 months. So then that was hard.
Oh, that's awful.
It was really bad. But then I did one after. I was like, oh, yes.
Maybe
This
they
show
should
is
follow you
good.
on Instagram and then they can see everywhere that you're going to be.
Yes.
Follow Lara on Instagram.
Yes, please.
And watch Make That Movie in May.
Seriously, in
Or
May or April.
Or March.
Or March if it comes out then.
Who knows? We haven't asked.
It's in the spring in general. And also, I hope you enjoy that show.
And I hope you enjoyed this show,
And me
actually.
too.
And if you... Hey, I'm going straight down the lens now. If you're watching on YouTube, number one, hey and thank you. And you've got to give it a like right there, I'm hoping. And that's a thumbs up and a comment. And don't you dare forget to subscribe, you dangerous little slut. And please remember, if you've enjoyed this on whatever podcast platform you're listening to it on, to give us 5 stars and a kind comment that says something like, oh, Helen, you beautiful duck angel. Yeah, duck angel. That is what I said. That's what you heard, and that's what you will be typing. Thank you to Amy. Thank you to Lara. Thank you to the gods of Christmas. Thank you, Holly. Thank you, Zofia. And thank you, Ollie, in the edit. God bless us all. Amen.
Amen.
Once in Royal David City stood a lonely cattle shed.
Incredible.
Thank you,
We
Helen.
just try our best. Thank you for being a logger. And here is your name read out. It's Aisling McGlinchey. It's Alex McPugh. It's Amy Sheppered. I already lost my rhythm. Amy Fitzgerald, Anthony Conway, Asa, Bonnie Drough, Drough, Catriona Windsor, Charley T, Charlotte Weemes, Claire, Owen-Jones, Claire Scott, Chris S, Daisy Longshaw, Dean Michael, Tim and Dom, Dougie Robertson, Dylan Moorhead, L Watson, Emilie, Emma, Fayt, Grady, Helen A. I think it's fun that there's another Helen here. Jack Blomfield, James Goulding, Jen Aitken, Jessica Allan, Jessica Birch, Jocelyn Hughes, Josie Perkins, Kate Thompson, Catherine, Kelly C, Chloe, Leah Overend, Lisa G, Lizzie Fort, Luke Bright. I feel like I know a Luke Bright. Are you a Luke Bright I know? Do I know a Luke Bright? Or do I know a Luke something? Luke Bright, are you a juggler? I live in Germany. If you are, then hey, that's crazy you're on the Patreon. Meg Hamilton, Melissa, Natalie Ford, Neil Redmond, Nikki Stefanoff, Noelle Bucher, Olivia, Peter New. I really struggled to read Olivia then. Rachel Smith, Rebecca Locke, Rochelle Harker, Sadie Cashmore, Sally Galula, Sammy Duke, Sarah Bell, Sarah Deacon, Serena Painting, Simon Moores, Subi Lynch, Sophie Chivers, Stephanie Catraccier, Stephen Chicken, Tamsin Smith Harding, Tina Lindsay, Trina McSay. Thank you so much for being a logger. Bye.